This image shows a copy of Mein Kampf from Hilda's library with our college library label on the cover, as well as a swastika. It is a 1939 English translation of Mein Kampf, but you couldn't tell just from the visual design. It could be a German edition. And I cannot quite work out the dynamic between the two labels on the covers, and Hilda's and the swastika. Does the library tag overrule the swastika, turning this book into a library copy like any other? Or does the swastika complicate the library tag, and by extension, the notion that any book should be freely accessible in a library? It is relevant to my research since I've been analyzing English language publishers' presentation of Mein Kampf in terms of visual design, annotations, introductions, etc. And English was the first language that Mein Kampf was translated into, even before Italian, in 1933. And it became a huge bestseller in the anglophone market. In some regions, it still is today. So the reason that most British and American publishers stated for making this book available was that the public needed the opportunity to educate themselves about politics in Germany and later about the history of fascism. However, I found that many English language editions of the book keep very little critical distance and thus play into Hitler's project of self-mythologization, rather than presenting Mein Kampf as an extremely problematic source of information about Nazi Germany. I think that it's important, since it has something to contribute to current debates about free speech and hate speech and how to handle disruptive opinions. Mein Kampf is obviously one of the most anti-Semitic and racist books ever published, and the claims it makes about many things have no connection to reality at all. And yet it's been freely available in Britain and the States for nearly 90 years. And the argument that it's necessary to make it available for the public for educational reasons invalidates itself when you do not provide sufficient historical background and debunk its lies. And I think this continues to hold true for other books as well, even some books published today.